Hey everyone, it's Zach here with another episode of Hope for Master Ball. Now, we are continuing using UpdateVGC's Zacian Dragapult team, which I'm getting a little better with, but I'm still making some bad calls here and there. If you want to check out Update's Twitter, his Twitter will be in the description down below. But for the question of the day, I want to know, what is your favorite Pokemon game? I would have to say that my favorite games are Yellow and Silver, because those are the two games that really started, but I would have to, if I had to pick one, I would definitely go with Pokemon Silver, because that's really where I really bonded and connected with the games and dived deep into the Pokemania back then. Also, for the question of the day yesterday, I'm pretty sure I forgot to answer, but my favorite Pokemon is Tyranitar, and that kind of goes back to the Silver gameplay itself. But we're going to go ahead and jump into our battles, and if you like them, do not forget to like and subscribe. We have our first opponent, and it's the Ho-Oh team. Okay. So you should run Fake Out here. You have two forms of Fake Out. Let's lead Dragapult and DD. And in the back, probably Whimsicott Zacian, which is really risky. I feel like this Ho-Oh is going to be a problem. The thing is, do you bring your Fake Out? I think you lead Zapdos. And it's actually going to be Zapdos and Raichu. I feel like they want to get a solid Expanding Force off. Or a Nuzzle. The Nuzzle here is really going to hurt, because it's either you have Nuzzle or you have Volt Switch or Electro Web, but Dragapult's speed can't be dropped. Could have Charm. Raichu is one of those very reliable mons though. What are you maxing here? Are you maxing the Zapdos? That's curious, to say the least. Unless, I mean, you could be Weakness Policy. You are Weakness Policy. Do you have access to a Dark type move? Oh, we almost get the knockout. So we'll see a Light Screen. Max Airstream. Raichu's probably faster at a +1. So let's go into... Okay, max guard. So that's why I use Zacian to go into... the Raichu, because we're going to give it a Defiant boost, but we just max Airstream whatever comes in. Because we're both +1, and we've seen that Dragon Pult's faster. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it again. Solid chunk. Defiant really shouldn't matter because we should outspeed it still. Yeah. So who did Ho-Oh go for with the Sacred Fire? Into the Zacian, okay. And you don't get the knockout, but you do get the burn. That's fine. P2. Could you go for Trick Room? You could go for Trick Room here. No Trick Room. Recover in Trick Room. Okay. So I have to worry about a foul play here. And that burn was critical, because I feel like that in allowing us to hit the Ho-Oh. I feel like the protect is kind of obvious here, but yeah, there's the foul play. GG. Might as well just play it out. P2 should try attack the Whimsicott. It's actually going to recover. I didn't think they would bring Torkoal. They would bring Trick Room, so I didn't bring Torkoal. And you just recover Saul and Brave Bird here. Like, well played on my opponent. Would switching out into Whimsicott done anything there? I guess if I would have switched out into Whimsicott preserving the Zacian, I would have been able to get maybe a taunt off. But that's, once again, still going into the 50-50 that we don't get burned. Because if Whimsicott goes down to Zacian, if it gets burned, it's just game over either way. They definitely they knew their win con and they played to that. Oh, okay. Do I just go? Yeah, I don't think Dragapult's a good bring here. But I think Charizard and DD will be decent. Because at least we get up the Wildfire. And DD Moltres. Okay. So we kind of ran similar leads. But I want to say we max Quake here. And I just want to protect. I want to keep Indeedee around because if you max Flare, you're going to set up the Sun, which will power up our Charizard. What would Moltres have? Okay, so they're going to max the Moltres as well. Getting behind on the Airstreams would be bad here. And we'll see a helping hand. So we'll go ahead and get the special defense boost, plus with the protect. We don't do a lot of damage, but... You have max Quake as well, okay. So you don't want to give us the Sun. We already have the speed advantage. So let's just Expanding Force. Indeedee goes out into Malamar. Okay, so we're +2 in special defense. And you drop Malamar's speed. Is this your Expanding Force, though? Not Expanding Force. This might be your Trick Room Mon. I feel like we go for Helping Hand Wildfire. Or do we want them to set up the Trick Room? I feel like if we can prevent it, which is probably why you're saving your Indeedee. And you bring in Calyrex, okay. Okay, so we take out the Malamar. And we set up the Wildfire. So we're in a pretty good position here. Please don't miss. Okay, so we're going to see a Follow Me. And we hit both targets. There's the Trick Room. I want to protect an Indeedee here. So Helping Hand. Place your Lance. How much does this do to Charizard? Dang, okay. But Wildfire is going to knock you down. So we still haven't used our berry yet. Let's Helping Hand Eruption. Indeedee's gonna protect. Oh, nice. Scorching Sands. Oh, we have one more turn of Flames because we used it last turn. So Heat Wave, how many more turns of Trick Room do we have? 2 more turns of Trick Room. You could try to Protect Stall, but I don't think that's happening here. Yeah. So here, I just want to Heat Wave and let's just Helping Hand. Torkoal, Sun Boost it, Heat Wave. You don't get the double. And we get the knockout. So we definitely learned from the matchup before, where we needed the Torkoal in the back, and that was really good. And I think we made a good choice by choosing to Wildfire last. And I think if they would have just sacked the Malamar and kept the Moltres in, they probably could have waited a turn or two to get up the Trick Room and just get damage on the Charizard. But I guess they didn't need that because Glacial Lance did one-shot Charizard with the Helping Hand. But I think we played that second one like really well. Where in the first one, I think we had to be prepared for the non-Trick Room mode. Where in this turn, there really wasn't a non-Trick Room mode. I feel like we did that one pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to tell me which one of your Pokemon games is the favorite. This team once again was made by UpdateVGC. You can check out their Twitter in the description down below, and if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. We'll definitely be covering the upcoming Pokemon news, and I need to start working on the next team for March. I think you guys have seen it before, but we're gonna try to put our own little spin on it. But anyways, if that interests you, like I said, like and subscribe. But until then, I will see everyone in the next one.